Hello everyone, I'm Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home and to another day of the 25 days of Christmas. I could not be more excited for you to be here today because I'm going to show you how I decorate my tree step by step. It is inspired by Joanna Gaines at the Fixer Upper show and I cannot wait to show you. So if you want to see what this tree looks like, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video and share with a friend. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you're already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you don't miss on any future uploads. Also stay till the end because there is a giveaway. Let's get started. Alright guys, before we unbox the tree and put it together, I want to share a few tips with you. I always like to have an extension cord handy because I like to move my tree around when I'm fluffing it, but I always want to have those lights on, make sure that they're always working. And also have a box cutter handy or scissors or something sharp so you can save this box. You just don't want to rip it all apart because we want to make sure that we store this Christmas tree in this box properly so it lasts longer. I'm going to add a few garlands, but I'm going to give you also some tips on how to make a very inexpensive tree more like a designer tree. So stay tuned and cue in the time lapse. Alright guys, once you have your tree all fluffed out and ready to be decorated, the very first thing I will recommend for a designer look, and I know this is how the designers or market do it, is they have a very inexpensive tree, and what they do is they add beautiful garlands and picks to make them look more expensive. And since we're going with a farmhouse look, like a rustic farmhouse look, I have picked this long needle garland that's absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to put a link down below if you guys want to check it out. This is my favorite. There's many of them, but I love the fact that it has these big pine cones and these long needles, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So what I like to do is I like to give it a little fluff because when they come out of the box they're pretty flat, so I just like to separate this pine like that, and I'll just give it a little brush to kind of fluff it out. And I'm gonna add 2 of them to this tree to make it look a little bit more expensive, a little bit more natural. I picked a flat tree, but I wanted to give it a little bit more of a green effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the top and I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to start right here like this, and I'm just going to make sure that I go as far into the tree as I can, and then just tie it with a bristle right here, and then I'm going to throw around, and this will definitely change the look of your tree. As you guys can see, it's just giving it more dimension and more texture and a lot more of a wild look, and that's exactly what I'm going for. Alright, as you guys can see, it totally changed the look and the feel of this $79 Christmas tree. It gives it a more luxurious and expensive look, and it just allows us to really insert ornaments inside and have this cascading down and cover some of them. So I'm going to add a few key elements to this tree and I'll be right back. Okay, so once I put this garland in my Christmas tree to give it a little bit more dimension and place it in the corner where I want my Christmas tree to be, I make sure that the lights are on, and the very first thing that I like to add, it's the bigger ornaments. They're going to make the biggest impact, and that is a designer secret I can give you. In this particular case, I chose this really pretty lantern that opens up, and we're going to put some items inside that you will have to wait to see. So what I like to do is I just like to find a focal point for my lantern, and then I like to nestle it in. So I'm going to make sure that it's inside the tree and not so much just hanging outside of the tree. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it with one of these bristles right here, but I have to make sure that I push back. Like I'm going to push all the way back right here, and then I'm going to attach and just twist around, and that's going to make that lantern stay in place. I have 5 of them that I'm going to place on the tree. Let me do that real quick and I'll show you how I did it. Alright, once our lanterns are in place, and they need to be in a place where they're really seen because there's going to be a wow factor with them, I'm going to go ahead and add these bigger ornaments, and I chose this olive green because I think it's very representative of the farmhouse style. And this tree is inspired by Joanna Gaines and her store Magnolia, so she uses a lot of this green on the furniture and also in accessories. So I'm going to go ahead and add these ornaments also in a place where you can see the ornament pretty well because it's going to add a lot of color. So let me add these ornaments throughout the tree and I will come back with you and show you what it looks like. Alright, here's the secret that I can give you. A lot of people think that bigger ornaments should always go towards the bottom or inside the tree. If you want a designer look for your Christmas tree this year, place bigger ornaments on smaller places or cluster them in groups so they make a bigger impact. They are seen from far away and they really showcase beautifully on a tree when they are just in a smaller space or just grouped together. Alright guys, once our ornaments are in place, we're going to go ahead and add some ribbon to it. I'll show you how to make this garland, and if you haven't seen the video, I'm going to link it up on the icon right now so you can go ahead and watch it. It's just basically just some burlap ribbon with bows and jingle bells. So what I want to do is I'm going to go start right here on the top, and I always like to add the ornaments first and then the garland because it's going to keep adding elements and you just want the ribbon to be hidden. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm sorry, I'm going to give you my back. I'm going to go all the way around. And you just want to go on a cascading motion, trying not to cover some of the ornaments, and using the bristles to attach it. Like I said, I just want it to be on top of it. I don't want it to go too far in. I want it to show because the burlap is going to give us a little bit of that organic look that we're looking for. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting this ribbon on and I'll show you exactly what it looks like at this point. Alright, so once we put our ribbon into our tree, and I just want it to be a little touch of burlap to add a little bit more organic look to it, I'm going to go ahead and add some stems of magnolia as well as some pine cones, and these will be linked down below if you guys want to check them out, especially these pine cones, and this is going to help us extend the shape of our tree. Look how long this pine cone pick is, and what I like to do is just give it a little fluff, just so it doesn't look too flat and it looks a little wilder. And a lot of people tend to shove that pick all the way into the tree, and I actually like them to kind of cascade down. So we're going to go ahead and just use a few of them to give us a little bit of an extension on our Christmas tree. And you just want to go ahead and do it in a kind of like a ladder motion going down. So I'm going to continue to put these guys, and once our pine cones are in place, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this magnolia, but not without giving them a little fluff also, because we want them to really show. So just by touching the leaves, look how they fluffed out. So I'm going to go ahead and put these guys into the tree, like so. Just giving them a little fluff. If you guys are enjoying this Christmas season, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you think so far. There's so many projects left and I cannot wait to show you next week's projects because I really think you're going to enjoy them. Alright, so once our magnolia is all in place, another very representative of farmhouse style is this eucalyptus. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of this guy, once again not without fluffing first, and you'll see how much detail will this add to it. We're going for a very natural look on this tree, and I just absolutely love this silver dollar eucalyptus or seeded eucalyptus. And to always make sure to go all the way around your tree so that way it's very cohesive. Now I add a lot of picks and stems to a tree because when you go to market, that's just how they do it. It is a show-stopping Christmas tree when it's got a lot of picks and ornaments in it. So we're just going to go ahead and keep adding picks until we're satisfied with it. Alright you guys, so now I have a few of these picks with berries and some other greenery. I'm just going to go ahead and insert this right here to give it a little bit more nature inspired feel to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a few of these berry picks whenever I think it needs a little splash of color. And at this point, let me explain something to you. You don't want to just put this berry pick and just shove it all the way where you just see this match right here. That's why it stops right here. This is for you to insert, and all of this is show stopping. That's what I call your money making right here. Okay, so just go ahead and make sure that you don't go past and it really sprays out, because that way it really will showcase that pick. Alright, the next thing I'm going to add is some of these ornaments. They are very natural looking, and I'm just going to go ahead and hint some of those for a little touch of nature. They're made out of, I think they're made out of jute, and they have some glitter on top of them. They're absolutely gorgeous and they sparkle so pretty. Now, that is the other thing I want to mention. On a farmhouse style theme tree, there should be none or close to no sparkle to it. It should be very natural. If you're going to put ornaments in it, then they should be matte and just stick around to like the nature colors instead of adding reds and really bright colors, because that's just how this particular style is. It's very muted and very organic. So just always add just a little bit of just glitter or snow, or glitter on your snow, but not a lot of it, because it really will detract from that particular farmhouse style that we're going for. So let me just continue to add some of these ornaments right here. Alright guys, the next organic element that I want to add is these little rope bundles that I've made and I zip tied together. I just went ahead and put some rope on my hand and zip tied it, and I'm just going to add it as an ornament, because it really will add just that extra organic feel to this tree. So I'm going to go ahead and just place it probably right here. Let's see. At this point our tree is getting pretty full, but I do want this to show. So I'm just going to go ahead and add them like that, and think of it as an ornament, and they just add a lot of character to it. It also is very specific to the farmhouse style. So I'm just going to go ahead and add them like that, and when I put them on, I just make sure that the circle doesn't lose its shape, so it looks like an ornament. Alright guys, the next thing I want to add to my tree is these really pretty sleigh ornaments. They have this really pretty bow on it, and it has this jute to hang it with. So I'm going to go ahead and find a prolific place, once again close to the lanterns, so they show. And I'm just going to go this right here a bend. I'm going to push it in because I don't want it to be popping out. So I have 4 of them. I'm going to go ahead and add this guy probably up here on the top. Remember, if you want them to make a statement, put them in smaller places, like so. That's super cute right there. Then I'm going to go to this side, and I'm going to put one right here, right next to the lantern. And don't forget to remove these tags. I don't want to see those tags. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this one right here. Like so. Now what I need to do is I need to put bows on the lanterns and a few more elements, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so once we have the tree at this point, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add some bows to the lanterns, and this is going to add us so much character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it through the part where you hang the lantern from, and I'm just going to touch it with my pipe cleaner, and I want to make sure that this is fluffed out and it looks so pretty. So just make sure the tails show, because I have 2 different kinds of ribbons. You want those tails to just be laying right here next to the lantern, and they show, and I think it looks so cute. Okay, so if you're wondering at this point what's up with the lanterns, right? Well, a few years ago I went to market and I saw this idea, and I thought I'd have to do it. And the farmhouse style is a perfect way to utilize this idea. So I bought these flameless candles that I absolutely love. They come with a remote, and it's very important that they come with a remote, because you turn them on with a remote and you turn them off with a remote. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open all of my lanterns, and I'm going to add a flameless candle inside of it. I'm going to close it right here, and then just make sure it shows, and just with my remote. Voila! So pretty, right? Thumbs up if you like this idea. Okay, so I'm going to add a few of the ornaments that I showed you how to make, because I think they match beautifully on this tree. So I'm just going to find a few specific areas of the tree and add them, especially towards the top, so it really pulls that ribbon together up here. I'm going to put one right here. Just go ahead and attach it with the little hook that we did. And I think they look so cute. So I'm just gonna put a few more touches to this tree and I will show you the end result and I think you're gonna love it. Alright you guys, another secret I can give you for a designer tree is you can always mix precious ornaments like these ones right here that we've been collecting for a few years. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add them right here so they're seen. And I love to mix expensive ornaments with Dollar Tree ornaments because why not, right? I mean, look at this one, so pretty from the dollar store and it really complements this theme. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add this guy up here. And that will help you save a few dollars when it comes down to ornaments. I'm just gonna add this guy right here. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this look and is this something that you will recreate? Look how pretty these are, like they just complement the other sleigh. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this guy right here. So what do you guys think? I cannot wait to read your comments down below. So please leave me a comment to let me know what was your favorite part. I absolutely love the candle and the lantern and I know Joanna Gaines will be proud. Alright guys, I'm going to link up all the items down below in case you're looking for them. It'll be easy for you to find. So now for the giveaway. One lucky winner will get 4 of these sleigh ornaments. I think they're absolutely cute and they look so pretty on this style. All you have to do is go to Facebook and follow the instructions. I'm gonna pin the post to the top. So that's all I have for today. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share with a friend. I'm gonna link up a playlist right here with all of the videos for this particular style, and then you can watch more videos right here. If you're not subscribed to this channel, all you have to do is click on the subscribe button right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.